Yeah, that's your diaphragm spasming. It's because it's a muscle. So sometimes it spasms. You know how they tell you all the tricks to get rid of your hiccups? They're like, oh, just bend upside down and drink some water backwards. That's just really a trick to get your muscle to relax because you're pushing it right inside of you. The easiest way to find where your diaphragm is to actually make a noise while you push against it, yeah? So what we're going to do is this thing, I like to call it chopping wood. How many people here have chopped wood before? Yeah, no country folks here, right? Well, I'm from the country, and we chop wood sometimes. So if there's a log of wood in front of you, and you have an axe in your hand, chop it down, right? Right. Now, you should move. If you're in front of a bench, you might smack your head. So you should move away so you don't hurt yourself. Yeah. Now, the easiest way to do this is to, I'm going to put this down. You hold your hands together and you pretend you're chopping this piece of wood and you just exhale out with a sound. You go really loudly. I'll show you, huh? You go like this. Ha! Okay. Yeah? This will be your turn now. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Ha! Again. Ha! Ha! Did you feel that? I want to see you do it. I want to see you do it. Come on.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded, Sarah.
I know. This is what I was saying earlier. What you eat affects how you sound.
Oh.
When you're really full, you sound full.
But check it out. People are taking off the jackets.
I know. I'm like, take off your jackets. Do we need to move the benches? Let's move the benches. Yeah? Let's move the benches aside, guys. We're going to get really physical. Because singing is really physical. Again, very physical. Do you know why singers stand up? Because they have more access to their diaphragm. Let's move the benches. Everybody help each other. Let's move the benches aside. Move the benches aside. Yeah, and let's hut together. Let's chop some wood together. Yeah. And after we chop wood, we're going to gargle. And after we go, yeah. And we're going to start to imitate different animals because you know what? People started singing because they wanted to make the different noises around them. And what do when we first started singing, what did we try to do? To imitate whatever was around us. So if you're somewhere with a lot of water, a lot of the sounds that you hear are very as opposed to if you're in somewhere with a lot of desert, a lot of the sounds are or if you're somewhere with a lot of wind, you know, you sound like you're rustling through the trees. So singing is not just making pretty operatic noises. That's not it. So, let's chop some more wood, yeah? Because I don't think any of you found anything. I sounded louder than all of you put together, and that's embarrassing for all of you. I'm fine. Yeah? Let's chop more wood, yeah? 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you're doing it right, Umar. I mean, let's focus on Umar right there. He was like,
yeah, I was like, you didn't get to anything there. No hooting? Uh-oh.
Okay, let's focus on Umar over there. Okay. We know that we love you, Umar. Okay, we help us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, in case of emergency, if you feel lightheaded, we have like a telephone line to, you know.
And passing out is not that big of a deal.
Especially when you pass out fabulous, right?
Yeah. If you pass out, go down like a diva. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going, after you've jumped forward and did it, let's try making noises while we jump up. Yeah? Because this is the way you discover where sound comes out of your body. This is really the beginnings of getting to know your voice. Yeah? So we're going to jump and make the same huh noise. And I want you to try to get the same power that you did when chopping the wood when jumping up. How you feel about that? Yeah, I'm going to demonstrate. Huh!
You're not going to sit there. You're going to follow. Stand up.
Yeah, the Maasai tribe.
A big round of applause, guys.
You guys went from mousy to giants. Yeah. You want to sound like a giant when you sing. So now that we've done that, let's find other parts of our voice. You know, like when you relax your voice, because it's like not just here also, but once you get here, it's all about letting the air out in different ways. So let's wiggle out the sound, yeah? So we're going to wiggle out the sound like this.
All Okay. Sarah, yeah, check her out. Here you go. One more time. There you go.
Got so tired. It's a workout. At the end of it, you should be hungry. You should be like, dang, I did a lot today. I need to eat. Yeah. So, now that we've relaxed, you know why we went like this? Because you have to be able to fill up air here. Here. This is where the majority of your air goes. People forget about their back. This is very involved in
I don't know about
breathing.
you, but here, carbs for me. And here as well.
Carbs are not a bad thing. They make me full. So, yeah, so you wiggle, you wiggle, you wiggle. You jiggle, you jiggle, you jiggle. And now that you've wiggled like this, now you feel here, right? You feel these spots? When we take in a breath, it needs to fill up your whole body. You should feel your back expand out. Yeah, now you know where it is, huh? You feel that spot, right? You feeling that spot? Let's do that spot again, uh-huh. Yeah, like you taking a deep breath. Your whole body should be involved in it. When you do it right, your fingertips should tingle. Everything. This is why, you know, there's all these books written about how music, and especially the voice, is it's a spiritual experience. Because it's an all physical encompassing experience. There is no such thing as your voice being a sin. That is kharim barim. I don't know what that means how do you say kharim barim in Malay? Kharim barim means like crap talk. So that was a very Sudanese expression. So it's really important for you to understand that it's all part of it. So we're going to take in a deep breath now and kind of carry on with the whole experience of the air fills up your back. So you're going to take in a deep breath, fill up your whole body, and when we expand it out, we're going to push it out and you're going to bring your lungs into it and really cave out the sound, okay? So I'm going to show you. So you're taking a deep breath. Yeah? One more time. No, and I want you to really curve. I want you to look like a giant ball. See this? That's how much sound was in me. How much sound was in you guys? Yeah? One more time. There you go. One more time. Yeah, that's how much sound you can make. You are just a big sponge of air, you know? And, you know, just sound is this, it's the last part of it. The breathing that's everything. That's everything. So, we do it one more time. You think you can do it one more time? And this time when we exhale, I want you to exhale on ooh. So it's going to sound like this. Louder than my ooh. Ready? Come on, get I see you. I see you. Take off your shoes and get into it. Heels don't help. Heels have never helped a single lady I know. Okay. Okay, ready? One more time. Yeah. Like your lungs should collapse in, your diaphragm, you should feel that squeeze up. Yeah, at the end of this workshop, you should feel sore. And that means you sang. Yeah. Okay, one more time. And when you go out, guys, don't bend here. Don't stick out your butt. Your butt should stay in the same place the whole time. What happens here. These things down here on the floor should never move. That's what's keeping you stable. Keep your knees bent. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. They should be as wide as your shoulders. You should feel as stable as a tree, as stable as an old tree. When you draw sound, eventually we say the sound comes out of the floor, through you, and out to the back of the room. It's not something that happens here. It's something that happens far away. You know? There's all these techniques for people who live in the mountains. They call it throwing your voice out, you know? And the idea is that before they had microphones, before they had that, there's people who used to specialize in calling someone from one mountaintop to the next. That's physically possible for everyone. When you can't do that, it's because you're not allowing the air to pass through you. It passes through you. Your body is just like it's a vehicle for sound. You don't make the sound in it. You just let the sound out through it. So a lot of visualization should happen at first, and it's a lot of imagination. So when you make sound, when we make that ooh now, I want you to keep your butt in the same place, have the collapsing happen, and I want you to imagine that you're oohing to the back of the room. Like I want you to ooh to the back, through this wall. I want people through this wall to hear you go ooh. Okay? 1, 2. Let's breathe. People, like breathe. Okay, when you take that breath in, I want it to blow up here, here. You should expand like a balloon. Again. Yeah. You want to feel it, you know, if you need to like extend out your fingertips, sound and energy comes. Sound is just energy. It's audible energy. So it comes out of your fingertips, your head, your body. Everything is involved. Everything is involved. Okay? One more time. That's it. One more time. Yeah, right? It's really hard work. It's hard work. It's not just sounding pretty. Okay, so the next step now that we've gone, I want you to make that same technique. Actually, let's do it one more time, just to remind ourselves of where our diaphragm is, and then we're going to lay down on the floor. Uh-huh. Ready? One more time. I want to see you do it right. Come on, chop that wood. Again. Now, you see that same power you got? You felt your diaphragm, you felt where it was. Now I want you to lay down on the floor. And I want to hear that same power of come out of you. Are we ready?
Ready.
I'm going to demonstrate, and then I'm going to stand up and watch you. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. Ha!
Ha! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Your body should jerk off the floor when you do it. Yeah? Yalla. Lay down. Yalla, lay down, all of you. Ready on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Again. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Again. 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 You guys sound like mice. You sound so quiet. Okay. I'm going to go huh, and I'm going to be louder than all of you without a microphone. And then I want you do it, and if I'm still louder than you, I'm going to be mad. Okay. Huh. Huh. Again. 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 Huh. There we go. And I'm going to do it again, and now I want you to feel your torso jerk up off the floor. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Again. 1, 2, 3. Again. 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 All right, that was okay. You can get up now. You can get up now. So, now that you've gotten to know your body a little bit, you feel where your diaphragm is? You feel all that air? Now you're ready to make a single note. We're going to work on vowels when we make noises. We're going to make the same noise with different sounds. So we're going to start with Okay? Let's do it again. Take the deep breath in, and you remember that what we did with the ooh? That? Ooh. Yeah, I want you to remember that same feeling of having your lungs collapse in while you make that E sound, okay? So, take the deep breath in, and then when you exhale out the E, it's for as long as you can hold it out for. Some opera singers waiting to happen. Okay, one more time. Take it in, and this time try to push your E out for even longer than before, okay? E. There you go. Okay, give yourselves a round of applause. Oh my God, that was fantastic. Yeah, see? Piece of cake. Yeah. Everybody knows how to do that. Bet you couldn't have done that before we started. So we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it this time on ooh, okay? Ooh. How long you do that for. So first, you're going to take in a deep breath, and I want you to push out all of your air for 4 counts. Okay? Of course.
So high, if you go high or...
Oh, no, you should, yeah, if when you're going high, don't go, we'll work on quality next. We'll definitely talk about that, the quality of reaching higher. The length of the ooh, no, you should be able to hold that ooh whether you're at the top or at the bottom. That ooh should be the same. This is what I'm talking about when I say now we work on control. Because it's about being able to take in a breath and knowing if a pitch is high, too high for you, then you need a little bit more air to reach it. And the idea when you're singing high versus low, if it feels like it's too high up, don't reach for a note, land on the note. So an easy way to think about that, let's say a pitch is too high for you. Put your finger between your teeth like this, bend your head down, and go, ooh. You should be able to make the same power. You land on notes. You don't reach for notes. You never reach for a note. That's what makes you sound like you're strangling. You land on a note. Okay? So let's try a really high pitch. Yeah? Don't bite yourself, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. It's hurting your body already, huh? That's right. That means you're actually singing. Singing should make you tired at the end. You should be tired. It should be like running. So, do this. Tuck your head in a little bit. And I want you to imagine that the note is below you. This note is below you. It's like you're looking down at it, all right? Visualize this and then reach for it. No, don't reach for it. Sorry. Land on it. Sorry. The English is such a bad language. One more time. You're a trickster. See that? So let's do that again. And I want you to ooh for 4 counts. Okay? And when you're done, you're taking a deep breath again and ooh for 8 counts. Okay? And then we'll take a break and take a few breaths. So the idea is to remember how to breathe and how to exhale. And remember, you fill up like a sponge. So ooh for 4 counts. It's that same high-pitched ooh. Okay? And then we stop at the end of the 4 counts, taking a deep breath for 1, 2 counts, and then we ooh again for 8 counts. You ready? Okay. You're still oohing. No, that's not called control. That's not called control. Stop. Okay, we're gonna do it again. And I'm going to count out loud to 4. I won't ooh with you. So I want you to have pushed out all this air in 4 counts. And then you stop. And you take in I want you to push it all out. So the idea is to understand that your diaphragm controls the length of time. You control the length of time that you make sound for. It just doesn't just like arbitrarily happen. Okay? This is within your control. So we're going to do it again. And I'm going to count for 4 instead of oohing with you. You think we can all do that? Same thing, finger in the mouth, land on the note. And I want everyone to get to that note because even if it's within your octave as a man, it will sound the same. You know, there's different octaves for men and women. You know, it depends on the length of your vocal cords. Yeah? So that's why, you know, some tall people tend to sound bassier than some short people who tend to sound higher pitched. It's a lot to do with the length of your vocal cords and the length of your neck. Because they're like little muscles that just shake. Shake. And the air that comes out of your belly, that's what makes the sound. They just shake. And so the sound whistles through them, kind of like a reed. You know, that's the whole idea of a flute. The wind goes through it and it makes noises based on where you put the hole, right? So your vocal cords shake. And when the air comes through them, they make this like, it's beautiful. It's like little branches and harps in your body. Yeah, that's why I say it's the original instrument. Every other instrument was made to either to copy it or to complement it. Yeah? So this This, the body, the human body, this is where music comes out of, your entire body. Yes, so we are the tree, we're landing on things, and we're going to breathe out for 4 counts, take breath for 2 counts, and then push out for 8 counts. Got it? I'll count you guys in. So, taking a deep breath for 2 counts now, then push out for 4, then 2 more counts of breathing, and then 8 counts of breathing out. Got it? So, taking a deep breath on 2 counts. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. Breathe. 2. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut. Okay, we're gonna do that again. All right? So you're gonna breathe for 2 counts, breathe out for 4. Then breathe again for 2 counts, breathe out for 8. Got it? And I'll count you into the breathing. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then you breathe, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, breathe. 1, 2, air out. 2, 3, 4, cut. 1, 2, and then out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cut. One more time, yeah, right? That was hard, huh? Yeah, the laying on the floor part sounds easy now, don't it? Let's do it one more time, yeah? The only way it happens is by practice. Practice, practice, practice. So let's do it again. I'm gonna count you again. I'll do 1, 2, 3, then you breathe for 1, 2, then you sing for 4, then you breathe again for 2, then you sing out again for 8. Got it? So, 1, 2, 3. Breathe, 2, and then out. 2, 3, 4. Cut. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut. Yeah, just breathe for a second. Yeah. Now let's wiggle a little bit. Yeah, let's wiggle and shake that out. Yeah. Hurts, huh? Okay. Now let's practice relaxing our voice. Now when you relax your voice, let's reach to the very bottom part of our voice, yeah? So I'm going to make a sound, and that's what happens when you completely relax your throat and you just let a little bit of air trickle out. So the sound ends up sounding like trickling. So you're going to go like this. That's air trickling out of you. And your throat being completely relaxed, you're trying to not shake anything. Yeah? So, we're going to do it again. Ready? Taking a deep breath. And I want you to let it trickle out for a count of 8. We're trickling for 8. Ready? Yeah, I know. I want to do it again because that was actually really relaxing for me. One more time. Ready? 1, 2. Breathing happens everywhere. So, I want you to make noises now while we move our body around to explore what happens when you mess around with what? Your voice. And what happens when you mess around with your physical placement in the air. It affects your throat. So we're going to try to do the ooh, and then I want you to move, and I want you to hear how that affects your ooh. Yeah, everybody has their own personal trick for reaching high notes. But that's why, when you see singers who, when they get to that high note and they go, ooh, well, now you know why. On it. Well, you land instead of, because it's like as soon as you go, oh my God, it's so far away. It's really far away. Just get up there. You're already up there. The sound is on the floor, and you just pull it out through you. You just pull it out through you. So, let's do ooh, which should be a nice, comfortable place for most of people's voices, right? We're going to go ooh, and then when we go ooh, we're going to go ooh. Yeah? I wasn't kidding. We're going to do that. Yeah, and the challenge is to see if you can maintain the ooh, huh? Yeah. So we're going to do that for 8 counts. Yeah, we're going to do that for 8 counts. So ready? Ready? Well, we're going to do that again for 8 counts. So, ready, taking a deep breath for 2, and then ooh out for 8, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. I love wiggling. Stop. Ready? Yalla. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Stop, stop, stop. It's just 8 counts. It's just 8 counts. It's just 8 counts. It's fun though, right? We can do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. It was too fun. It was too much fun. I love doing this. So singing should make you really happy at the end of the day. It is like the most ecstatic experience you can have with your body. It's a very intimate thing, and that's why your voice sounds different depending on your mood sometimes. You're unhappy, you will sound unhappy. And everyone will be affected by it, and no one will want to be around you. Singers are happy people. Duh. As you can see, at the end of the exercise, you should just feel good. You should feel good. Yeah. All right, let's do it again. So taking a deep breath for 2 counts, and then we're going to wiggle. All right, ready? You are the tree in the wind. Okay, 1, 2, 3, breathe. And ooh. And stop. Yeah. Yeah. One more time, okay? And this time, reach, reach, reach. Yeah? And still project that ooh going through and out. Out. The people in the next room should be like, what is all that noise? That's what it should be like. Ready? 1, 2, 3, breathe. Yeah. Yeah. One more time, guys. One more time. Ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, one more time. And this time, let's try to reach that high note and feel the difference, how it feels to you to get to the high note versus this regular comfortable note versus maybe a lower note later, and see how it affects the sound that you make, huh? A little lower. That's the pitch we're going for, okay? Now let's see. Do you see how that's higher? So maybe it feels like you need a little more air because it's in a different place in your throat, okay? So let's see. This is the whole idea of singing is experimenting first. There's nothing wrong. It's all about intention. You know, you should know everything you can do before you can hone in on what you want to do. Yeah, don't let anyone tell you, this is wrong, this is wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's no such thing as wrong. It's more about intentionality. You need to be in control of what you're doing. Okay? Let's do that again with the ooh, that high one. Okay, ready? So you breathe in on 2, and then you ooh, like the tree in the wind, guys. We are the tree in the wind. Get to know your lungs, know your torso. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, all right. Relax. You guys are so serious. I know, I'm like, people in Malaysia, I've noticed, are so serious. I'm like, stop it with all this protocol, guys. Life is fun. Life is fun. Okay, one more time. Ready? 1, 2. then stop. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a second and breathe. Ooh, that was a lot of work, huh? Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I know, I'm tired too. Now, let's practice. What do you guys want to practice next? What should we practice? Let's practice our vowels. Let's practice our vowels. Okay, so we're going to go E, I, O, U. 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 Yeah? Take a second. Breathe. I know we're a little out of air. Woo. A little second. Breather. 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 Now, breathe in for a count of 2. And E-I-O-U for a count of 8. I count for you, yeah? I count for you. So 1, 2, 3, then breathe for 2, then 8. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 1, 2. E, I, O, U. Good job. One more time. E, I, O, U. There, that's good, that's good. Now we're gonna try a little trick. The E should last 2 counts, the I should count 2 counts, the O, everything 2 counts, 2 counts, 2 counts. Cool? So it'd be like this. E, I, O, U. Cool? That's called purpose and intention. Yeah, see, same thing. It's just about knowing how to do it when you want to do it. That's the whole idea about what you want to do. So, one more time, breathe in for 2. E's on 2, I's on 2, O's, you know, you follow me, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, breathe. E, I, O, U. Again. E, I, O, U. Cut. Feeling good about that? You think you can do it for twice as long? Feeling dizzy, right? That's a good sign. That also means you're not breathing properly. Bend your knees. Yeah. Place yourself here. Yeah, relax. This should be like free and swinging. You should be swinging. Yeah. Singing is like, it's almost like dancing. It's almost like dancing, but you're standing still, yeah? So your whole idea is like, I could sing like this because I'm relaxed and I'm stable, stable, stable. Stability. That's why, like, I don't actually understand those singers who can sing in really high heels. That's another gift. Because I'm like, I can barely stand up right now. I'm not quite sure how you're hitting those notes. So, but you know, and that's why Beyonce is famous. Well, and other things, her weave too. So, what? It's famous. So, let's do it again. And this time, we're going to do it for twice as long. So it'll be like, E, I, O, U. Got it? Cool. Cool? We're good. Let's do it again. So let's breathe in for a count of 4 this time. So you're taking more air, okay? So really take the whole 4 counts to fill up your lungs. And remember, your lungs, they're back here too. Hey, that's lung space. Woohoo, lung space. In fact, that's like prime lung space. There's nothing in the way back here. It's like where lungs hang out. Really. All the way up to your neck. This is involved too, right here. And your head. Yeah, you can feel it all the way up to here. It should just like, you should be sweating right now because I'm sweating. And if I'm sweating and you're not sweating, we have a problem. Because I'll rub my sweat on you. Okay? Well, let's do this one more time. Breathe in for a count of 4. So, E, I, O, U. Control. You control this. It's yours. Okay? One more time. E, I, O, U. Yeah, feel good, right? Yeah. Now that you've explored the concept of breath control, we're going to explore the concept of vocal flexibility, which meaning being able to move up notes and down notes. Now, different countries and different cultures take that to different places. There's no one voice style. Every land has its voice style, and again, back to what I was saying, we sound like the nature we're around. The reason the vocal styles are different is because they were first used for different things. So for people, for example, let's say if you go to place, okay, Europeans and how the opera style developed. The opera style developed because people were singing in large cathedrals made of cement, like made of bricks that don't necessarily reflect sound. So the idea is that you're trying to reach someone who can hear you, like the king is sitting on a balcony like 100 feet away, and you want him to hear you clearly. So the idea is that that was why they developed the techniques to make the sound go that far, right? Yeah, there's example where there's like Indian classical singing styles. The idea isn't to project that far because the music was made to be listened to in a small circle. So what they focused on was vocal flexibility. So being able to do all those little tiny trills that if you're really far away, just sound like noise. Do you see what I mean? That's why I was like, there's no such thing as wrong. It's all about why you're making what you're making. So that's exactly why we do it. So we're going to do some very basic scales. They're Western scales because they're easier. Because Western people, they never really develop detailed scales because they're doing the whole far away noise thing. You know? So we're going to go E, I, O, just there. It's okay. It's exciting, isn't it? Totally exciting. So it's the same idea. E, I, O. Yeah, so remember all we learned about breathing, technique, and controlling how long you let that breath go out for or not. You know? So you let it out little bit by little bit. Remember when we relaxed our voice and we let the air trickle out? How you ended up with so much extra air at the end anyways? So use that same idea, and this, but you're going up and down and up and down and up and down, okay? We're going to do it together. So taking a deep breath for 4 counts. E, O. Again. E, O. Yeah, when you get to that ooh, there should be some extra air left. Yeah, I know, it sounds hard. But you could do it. You could do it, remember? The trickling. You let the air trickle out, trickle out, trickle out. You're like it's like a tank of air in here, right? That's why I was like, you got air here. Whenever you think you ran out of air, you remember you have air here that you probably haven't used yet. It's right there. So just pull out from there. Start here, the diaphragm's pushing out. You think you ran out here, be like, oh, look, I got some here. I got some here. I got some here. I'm like an air tank. That's what you are. And you should apply, you know, breathing, you should apply it to like every day. Because most of the day, we don't breathe and we don't even notice. You know, all of a sudden you're sitting and you're like, oh, because I haven't breathed in like 5 seconds. Don't do that to yourself. Your poor body's like, give me oxygen, give me oxygen. And, you know, and lack of breathing leads to everything from aging poorly to having indigestion, to getting headaches. Like, just a lot of it could be resolved with a little bit of water and a little bit of breathing. A lot of it could be resolved that way. So let's try the E-E-E's, ah-ah-ahs, oh-oh-oo's one more time. Okay? So, in for 4. E, and when you do it this time, I want you to take in all that air. Make sure your feet are really planted in the floor. Make sure your knees are bent. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Just roll them to the back. Roll them to the back and drop them down. Yeah. These need to be far away from your neck. Don't squeeze out your neck. Your poor thing. That poor thing needs to just breathe a little bit. You know, give it some space. Needs space to be its own personality. That's right. Right? Yeah. Let it have its own personality up here. So when you do that, and now I want you to imagine that you're drawing the sound. It comes from the ground between your legs up through your body, and you're throwing it through that wall. I want you to break down this wall with sound. And I'm going to stand here, and I want to be overwhelmed. There's a lot of you. I want to be overwhelmed. Okay? Yeah, let's do it again. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let out the tension. Relax your knees, relax your knees, relax your knees. Are you stable? Do you feel stable? Do you feel stable? Do you feel stable? The biggest test for stability is to go like this and not feel like you're going to fall over. You feel stable? Cool. We're stable. Let's do it again. Okay. One more time. Taking a deep breath for 4 counts. Let it out. Remember, you're pulling the sound from the ground between your legs out through your body. Your body's just a vehicle. It's just something in the way of the sound. So, you know, you want to try to make sure you open up the way, the pathways for the sound to go through. You don't want to get in the way of the sound, okay? You're amplifying it. Let it out. It comes from the ground, through you, out. It's all around you. It's just air and energy. And you just let it go. Just letting it go. Do it one more time. One more time before we close up this workshop. I think you guys took a lot of information with you. These are all the basics of getting to know your voice. Everything else is just based on this. It's all based on air and breathing and relaxation. If you should be able to make noises laying flat on the floor, same as standing up. You saw how when we went, huh, laying on the floor, your whole body jerked up. That's how much sound you are able to amplify constantly. You're just like, you're a giant muscle that makes noise, or that actually projects noise. You don't even make it, really. You're just around. Yeah, exactly. Ha, ha, ha. Let's do it one more time to remember it. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, so you know in martial arts how they make you make that? The whole idea is about breathing, because if you breathe, you can hit anyone. Seriously, if you're strong enough and you go, ha, you see how much power you got in you now, right? Yeah, or like, ha. I should be able to kick and make noise. Dang right. All right, one more time, one last time, and I want you to make as much sound as all of you are in this room. Blow me down. Ready? Now breathe, feet on the floor, we feel strong, we are stable. You are the tree, you are the environment you are in. Yeah, relax your shoulders. You are powerful, powerful. Taking a deep breath. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you learned something and enjoy the art because there's a lot of it. And later on we have showcases and stuff, right?
Hello. Here we go. Yes, we do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. One more round for Al-Sara, please. Thank you, Al-Sara. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have other workshops also from 3:15 to 4:30. They are here at the stage, one at the foyer, and the other one is in the ideas room. So you've got Intro to Music, Understanding Melody with Nisa Adina. You've got Intro to Dance, Hip Hop Basics. If you like hip hop, go Abdul Danger will be there to teach you how to hip hop, lock and pop. Intro to Poetry, the spoken word by Sunji Moriwaki. So please pick your workshops. They are starting at 3:15. 3:15 in 5 minutes. So pick your workshops. Don't forget, one is here, one is in the foyer, and one is in the ideas room. If you want to pick them, please pick up also your leaflet on the 5th Marketplace of Creative Arts just outside the ballroom. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.